Now this one, yeah, this is probably my favorite play of my whole career, honestly. I kind of had a better feel of how how quick he was gonna throw it. My initial track is kind of downhill, but once I saw Tannehill shift like that and turn those shoulders a lot quicker than earlier, I readjusted my angle more upfield, and I was able to really just go up, make a play right there, and find the ball in the air.
Left up in the air, intercepted! Mike Hilton's got it! What a spectacular play!
And like I said, at that moment, it was a game-changing play, so it was definitely one of the plays that made me who I am, and kind of describe who I am as a player.
I'm really the best in the league. Y'all better respect it.
Obviously, this game meant a little more to me. I'm sitting right here. It's hard to see, but my eyes are looking in at Ben. And as the play is developing, I just kind of eliminate routes in the process. So I see 3 going upfield, so I know I don't have any type of 2-3 here with Logan. So my eyes are gonna go back to 2. And now I'm just playing my inside leverage because I could possibly get B inside because 3 is going vertical. So it'll leave a whole bunch of space right there. So as the play's developing, I'm winning my leverage. And then obviously I gotta give a shout out to Trey. He the one that got in Ben's face and kind of forced a bad ball. And I was just really able to undercut it and make a big play.
That's intercepted. Here goes a terrific Hilton pick, and that is 6. Holy Toledo!
I was screaming out, "This is why y'all brought me here." It's just one of those moments I'll never forget for sure. I got coaches running off the side. I think that's Zach actually right here. So yeah, it definitely meant a lot. And that was actually my first pick 6 of my whole entire football career. So that one meant a little more, especially against those guys. I already know what this play is. This might be 1B to my interception against Pittsburgh. Obviously, the weather itself was, just a fantastic scene.
This is my first ever snow game ever.
And then Luke called one of his blitzes, and most of my blitzes, I'm a little tighter to the line of scrimmage. I just decided to try to hit it from deep, to kind of just throw off the timing of the offensive line. And as I'm blitzing, you can see 96 go inside, and that holds the tackle's eyes just long enough for me to walk by. And as he's going by, I feel Josh looking away from me, and I'm thinking, go get the ball, don't worry about the hit. But obviously how big Josh Allen is, I had to try to hit him also. So I was able to make a big play.
Allen with a deep drop. Here comes the rush. Gets hit. The ball flutters out. Cincinnati scoops it up.
They didn't call it a fumble. They called it incomplete, but just kind of a momentum shift for us, even though we didn't get the ball back.
I got you, Zach. I got you.
Yeah, I saw something on Twitter that said it looked like a flying squirrel. And I was like, you know what? I can't argue because it kind of looks the same. Definitely one of those hits I'm going to show my children. That's for sure. What's this? Oh, I know what this is. Okay, this is this past year it's against the Seahawks. So as the play's developing, I see 11 rolling up, and he's coming through my zone, so I definitely take him. And as I feel I'm already on top, I know I have time to turn around and look at the ball. I felt like if I didn't look back, it was probably going to be PI, because he probably would have jumped into me. And once I was able to track the ball, I went up and high pointed it and made a great play.
Floats it up, intercepted, picked off by Mike Hilton for Cincinnati.
He wasn't going to be able to get there, just because I saw the split of 16, so I know he was either going there or there to take the eyes of him. So once I saw him cross my face like he did, I said, all right, I know my corner's probably leaning more this way, so I definitely had to take him back. I think this was pretty self-chosen by Gino, because he had, a check down screen right here with a blocker, which is pretty much what you want, but he forced it in. When quarterbacks force bad balls, you gotta change the game. This is just me doing what I do best. So a lot of people actually think this was a designed blitz, but it wasn't. It was just me being a player. So once that jet goes away, my eyes go to 2, and once I saw 2 flash back, I see this opening right here between guard and tackle right there. And I know all I had to do was beat that guy, because he's trying to just crack me and get him to the edge on the corner, which is a mismatch.
The receiver goes in jet motion. They give it to Derrick Henry, and he has his feet taken out from under him by Mike Hilton and made the tackle for a loss.
It looks like a design call blitz, but this is just me playing football and, like I said, doing what I do best. So throughout the play, you can kind of see once the jet goes away, my eyes go into 2. Once I saw 2 go away, I see gap, and I know my next threat is gonna be beating him, that point man, to the block. So I was able to get past him and tackle a big dude. And then also the size mismatch, an open field tackle between me and Derrick Henry. A lot of people around this league won't make that tackle, but I know who I am as a player, and a lot of people know who I am as a player. So that's kind of a routine play for me. And this is the playoff game, wild card. Lou called one of his blitzes. So I actually almost messed up because I was supposed to go outside the tight end. I definitely went inside, but as you can see, I caught myself and I readjust my angle to get back outside, especially with a scrambling quarterback. You want to keep him inside the pocket as much as possible. As I'm going back outside, I see him rolling my way. So my thing is actually contain first. Don't let him outside the pocket. And once I feel like he was 4 or 5 yards away from me, I feel like I had enough outside leverage to shoot my shot. And, just like I said, doing what I do best, getting downhill and making plays.
Rolls right, sacked by Mike Hilton.
One of those plays I definitely feel good about, and definitely had to hit my two smalls celebration. Obviously, 95% of the time, I'm the smallest guy on the field, so when I make plays, I gotta let people know that, I'm here. They too little, or, it's just something I definitely enjoy doing. And I think everybody gets a crack out of it because, like I said, I'm usually the smallest guy on the field. It's definitely top 3. Playoff sack, obviously against an AFC North opponent. Can't get no bigger than that. It's just one of those plays that, help propel the team to a win. All right, this play, back here at safety, this is a 3rd down. We're in a double-double. We're doubling 87 and Jefferson, two of their biggest threats, especially inside the red zone. Throughout the week, we know anytime Jefferson's at 3, he has 2 routes. He's either gonna go 7 or over. So as the play's developing, I'm telling Cheeto, play outside for the 7. I got you on anything inside. And as you can see, as the plays develop, Cheeto jumps straight outside, forcing his inside release. He's definitely helping me out. He's staying outside, waiting for anything. And I know where I am. I'm inside the 5, so I don't want to back up too much. And what we're taught as DBs, a lot of throws are thrown at what we call pay dirt, just because they can catch and fall in. It doesn't take too much effort. So as the play's developing, I'm just watching Jefferson, knowing he's going to come across, because if he goes out, he's going right to Cheeto. So as the play's developing, I'm just staying square as long as possible. And as he breaks, I come out, I beat him to the point, and I saw a quarterback actually threw a bad ball. And like I said, you see the ball is hitting what we call pay dirt, right at the goal line. And that's exactly where I am, waiting for the ball. I was able to go down and make another game-changing play.
Throws it across the middle, and the ball is picked off by Hilton.
So it was definitely one of those momentum-changing plays. So as you can see, my eyes going straight to Jefferson. I'm just watching. As soon as he breaks, I break. And he threw a ball, and I was able to make a big play, scooped it off the ground with no problem. And, like I said, made a big play in a big game. This was the matchup that I was excited for. Everybody knows about Hunter Renfrow and what he can do in the slot. And obviously, he's one of the best, and so am I in my position. So I was definitely excited about this matchup, being a playoff game, and knowing you got best on best is kind of what you live for. So we're in the man coverage here, and he actually wins the route early. I was ready to undercut as soon as he started going across the hash right there, because I was expecting him to take it all the way over and just have to chase. But he ran what we call a jersey route, where he runs across and brings it back out to the field. And once again, I got to give a shout out to my pass rush. They were able to force Carr out and give me some time to go make a play. It goes hand in hand, and I can't do what I do without those guys up front. Big shout out to Sam right here, winning his one-on-one and giving me the opportunity, and then Logan even forcing the quarterback to hurry up and pass it. Obviously, pass rush and coverage go together. We make their job easier by making the quarterback go through his progressions and hold the ball, and vice versa. They make our job easier by getting the quarterback off the spots, forcing him to rush the throw or get outside the pocket, and give guys like myself an opportunity to make plays like this. So at this point, I didn't want to look back, because I knew eventually the ball was coming. And once I saw how close he was getting to the sideline, I was able to undercut it and really make a big play.
And Carr looking that way, scrambles, throws on the run for Renfrow, broken up. Terrific job closing by Mike Hilton.
Sometimes it's not always about where it starts, it's how it's finished. And like I said, that's one of the plays that really propelled us to the Super Bowl that year.